Around this time last year, I got a lot of letters from a lot of angry people over me making a big deal about Joe Biden actually saying that the Houthis were not a terrorist organization. Now, I said it back then, and I'll say it now. It was a purely demonic move. No. Sorry, I correct myself. A purely satanic move, because by declaring the Houthis no longer to be a terrorist organization, in essence, what you're doing is giving them license to continue to act as a proxy of Iran in destroying their enemies, or at least seeking to destroy their enemies, which of course means Israel. Now, the Arab League, okay, folks, the Arab League of all people is now commenting on this issue and is calling upon the world community to label the Houthis a terrorist organization once and for all. Now, there's two observations that I have from this. First of all, this comes on the heels of Monday, the UAE and Saudi Arabia being fired upon by the Houthis. Missiles, by the way, that were very likely created in Iran. We'll just leave that whole point aside. But this comes upon the heel of an observation that I have, where I would tell you that everything that you are seeing right now, what you are watching, is the United States becoming more and more diminished in the eyes of the international community. I never thought I would see the Arab League basically saying, we no longer honor your unilateral action, Mr. Flashbang. You know who I'm talking about. We no longer respect your decision to call the Houthis regular, everyday, average people and no longer terrorists because of the things that they're doing. They are now calling upon the international community. They're not even going back to the United States and telling Biden to change his mind, although they are saying something. They are wanting the international community to actually label them as terrorists. You want to know why? Because they are terrorists. This is absolutely insane, and I've talked about this on multiple occasions, and I know that there are a lot of people that don't understand this principle because they are not associated with the Middle East. My mom and my dad were both born and raised in the Middle East, and as a matter of fact, my mother happened to have been a missionary in Yemen. So when I tell you that there is a lot of evil desire and pent-up action in these people, we need to wake up and pay attention to the fact that there is something satanically inspired going on when you have one nation who wants to use another nation to act as a proxy to destroy another one, especially when that one that they're targeting is Israel. Now, I'm not happy about the UAE or about Saudi Arabia being bombed. I hate that. I think it's bad. And the other thing that I can't stand is the fact that it had to take that in order for them to start calling upon the Houthis to be named as such. I know Saudi Arabia has been calling upon it for a long time, but it's amazing to me how all of this has gone. Now, I say all of this to just simply say we are headed towards the world of Ezekiel chapter 38. I'm telling you this right now because the only one that's going to make any kind of a temporary peaceful situation is going to be Russia right now. And when that happens, then we know there's going to be an attack. And when that attack happens, folks, we are going to begin to see some insanity break loose in that region. Thank God we'll already be raptured at that point. But I can tell you right now, it's all coming together. Folks, right now is the time to pay attention. I'm telling you this. Jesus is coming soon. Stop for a moment, scan the headlines, know your Bible, and pay attention to the fact that there are big changes around the corner. He's coming soon. We should be excited about it. God bless you guys.